much.
Thank you. Guess where we are? Walking down our street in Ubud, Bali. After a very hectic travel day, I must say, we finally made it. I'll insert some pictures. We almost missed our flight, had to sprint through the airport. We couldn't even check in our bags.
So we had 2 flights. One was from Nha Trang to Ho Chi Minh City. The second flight was from Ho Chi Minh City to Bali. Our first flight was delayed by quite a bit. We nearly missed our second flight, which was insanely stressful. But we made it.
Phew.
Gosh, this is the single most stressful moment of our lives.
We couldn't even check in our bags on the second flight. We had to take our bags through customs.
Through immigration.
Through everything. And then they just put our bags on the plane with us.
Yeah.
But we're here safely. We were initially told that we missed the flight, but we went to the ticketing counter and they were really kind to help us. Just checked in at our Airbnb. It's absolutely beautiful. Now we're on the hunt for some food because we are absolutely starving. It is unbelievably tranquil. So many birds, so many palm trees and beautiful greenery all around. It's totally different vibe here. Just walked up the road about 200 meters to the first warung we could find. Warung Pajak. And we've ordered a chicken curry and a nasi goreng. So hoping those get our energy levels back up and ready for tomorrow.
We only got 2 hours sleep last night, roughly, because we had to be at the airport at about 3 a.m. So we had to wake up at 2 a.m. and Rhett and I only fell asleep at like midnight. Oh, so we're running on low fumes.
Bit of a long day for us, but all good. At least we got to Bali, because at one stage it looked like we were certainly not going to be sitting here this afternoon watching a bunch of kids play football. There's about 30 of them kicking the ball around. The vibe in this area of Ubud, and I guess in Ubud in total, is just absolutely chilled. It is so chilled. The trees, the birds chirping, the butterflies flying around. It's just frangipani, trees everywhere. It is just so beautiful. Looking forward to a good night's rest in a very tranquil environment, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow where we go and explore, see what's around us a bit more. Good morning. We woke up in paradise this morning. Birds and insects all chirping at the same time. It was just so beautiful. Today's plan is to go and sort out our mobile data so that we can have it as a backup for teaching. Mine currently isn't activated. Not sure why. Claire's got activated within a few, maybe half an hour. So need to go address that. The internet here at our Airbnb is a 20 megabit line, so that should be good enough for teaching. But we do need to have a backup just in case the power goes out, so that we are sorted. Then we're going to head to get some breakfast. She's a little stressed, but everything will be alright.
The SIM cards that we got were Telkom Cell SIM cards, and we got 9 gigabytes SIM cards, one for Rhett, one for me, and that cost 200,000 rupiah per SIM card.
That's just the initial setup that includes the SIM card and the activation, and thereafter to upgrade to top up is 100,000 per 12 gigabits. So
which is really cheap.
Pretty reasonable, which is great. One of the big things that I've noticed since we've been here is the temperature is definitely a lot cooler than it is in Vietnam, and the humidity seems a little less too. So it's a little bit more comfortable, especially in the later hours of the day.
Okay, so our Airbnb is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom with this whole living area, this living space up the top.
It's completely open, there's no walls, so there's just little blinds that you put down if you want to block the sun.
And then you walk down the stairs and there is the kitchen, and then there's 2 other rooms rented out by other people. I haven't seen the people yet, so it's pretty quiet here. This room is totally private and it's massive. Like, this area is huge.
Very, very spacious.
And we are paying $25 a night. We'll put the rands down on the screen, and it is totally worth it considering the amount of space and privacy that you get. And then there is a private garden with a beautiful pool as well.
So beautiful.
That will be our first Airbnb here in Bali. Next week we will be going to Kuta, and we will be sharing a big villa with our friends.
So we're trying out the more tranquil side of Bali, then we're going to go to the crazy side of Bali, and thereafter we're probably going to head up to a place called Canggu, which is a bit of a mix between Ubud and Kuta with the beach. So looking forward to checking that out too. So it'll give us a nice idea of most places on the island. We've also heard down in the south Uluwatu is pretty good, so maybe at some point we'll get to check that out too. But really so excited to start exploring this magnificent island. Completely blown away by the feel, the vibe. It's just something so different.
It is so relaxed here that Rhett and I are like talking quietly now, and like very slowly. So apologies for that if that comes across in the video.
It makes you feel like you need to whisper all the time.
Yeah.
It's just so quiet everywhere. Even walking down the street, you need to whisper.
Yeah.
Because the streets is just so quiet.
There are people, there's tons of people walking around, but everyone is so quiet.
Yeah.
When you say hello to another person, you're like, hi. We will explain the visa situation in another video.
Overall, we paid $35 each for our visa on arrival, which is an extendable one, and thereafter it's another $26 to extend for another month. So the total cost is about $60 to stay in Bali for 2 months. Anyway, let's go, head out. Of course, when in Bali, gotta grab a smoothie bowl. We've just come to a place called Sage, which is opposite the co-working space called Outpost. We've got a banana, mango and papaya smoothie bowl with some coconuts and granola and nuts. Claire has it's called a namlet.
It's a mung bean omelette with spinach and peppers and onion and salsa and avocado, and it comes with fried potato and onion.
Sage is a fully vegan cafe for those that are vegan. It's the right place to come to. How's the vegan omelette?
Not one animal hurt in any shape or form, and it's delicious. Good on you vegans. I really didn't know vegan meals could be this delicious. This is insane. Yummy. Good morning everyone. It has been a few days. We've just been relaxing in our room. We've been chilling by the pool, and we've just been taking it easy. I thought I would take you guys out to the shops quickly. Rhett and I picked up a bike. Here's our little butte. We got this bike from GoBali. It is just up the street from us, and it costs us 70k per day to rent the bike. I wanted to show you our little alleyways. The walk to the shops is really cute. Here we go. Apart from taking it easy and just relaxing at the pool for the past few days, we have been eating some really good food. We have been eating at the local Warungs here in Ubud, and they are the local restaurants scattered around Ubud. A basic meal costs about $1, maybe $1.50, so really cheap and really good value for money. So one of the main points about why we love Bali so much, probably more me than Rhett, is because a lot of the stuff is gluten-free, organic, grass-fed, natural. They have a lot of vegan options and vegetarian options for foods here, and it's just nice having that variety of natural stuff. Quickly want to show you guys our street. It is magnificent. So beautiful. Frangipani trees everywhere. I'm back home with all the snacks. Rhett is upstairs editing away, and then I think we'll spend the rest of the day at the pool just relaxing.
So the Airbnb comes with a kitchen downstairs that is shared between the two bottom rooms. And there's also a nice dining room table out here. So all in all, it has everything you could need, and obviously the extremely awesome swimming pool, which we'll show you now. So the swimming pool is set in this amazingly quiet private garden. And all you can hear is a few birds, some insects, and some chickens far off in the distance. But tomorrow it's off on another adventure to the rice fields.